back to the Real Take Reactions and Vlogs. Make up on yourself. So today I'm in the kitchen, but I'm also doing laundry, but I want to talk to you guys for a little while, just for a little while. So I'm here doing all kind of things. I have some leftover leftovers, like I did some french fry yesterday. I didn't eat any. I don't eat those things anymore. um but I just want to do something special for my daughter. um she's home. She's on summer break, and sometimes you just want to do something special for your kids. So I'm just here putting one and two things together. I've already done some I did some fries, like not fry them, I cut them, and I'm soaking them in some salted water. So in the meantime, my clothes is ringing. Let me just talk to in the meantime, the clothes is in the machine. Let me just talk to you guys, and I'll move from place to place while I talk to you. Just understand that it is a home, it's a home thing. It's on this channel, we do it up close and personal, and that's what we do from time to time. Anywho, let me not waste no time. Welcome to the channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. All right, so this is up close and personal with me here on the vlog. I do reactions from time to time. Sometimes I just straight up vlog. Today though, we are vlogging, and we are going to do a little itty bit of reaction, and the vlog is also very short, will be very short anyway. So I was watching a video yesterday, and in this video, one of the reactors did Nairobi Teacher. I was watching his video yesterday, and hear him classing reactors some kind of way, as if he's the one who always gets it right. Like I always say here on the channel, I swear, this guy believes like he's top of top, and everybody else is not qualified. He's the only one that is. But anyway, we're not here to debate about that. I was listening to him, and what he was saying about the way how but anyway, before I get to that, I don't know if, and like some of you here on this channel might be not familiar with some things that I talk about on the other channel. Okay guys, while I move, let me just talk to you same way. I'm gonna take some of the clothes that just finished ringing. We take them out, and we will add new clothes. Anyway, in the meantime, let me just put you down, and we're going to do what we're doing in the meantime. So apparently some of you might not on this channel might not know, or might watch the other channel, so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. So there has been a little incident. A Kenyan content blogger, or a Kenyan travel vlogger, sorry, I am Marwa. There's been an incident of theft at his villa, right? And of some few days ago, and which a little 14-year-old was caught stealing, right, on camera. He's like, some workman was at Marwa's house, and this little boy was seen on camera stealing phones from Marwa's workmen. No, the little boy was caught. They went for him at his home, and let me just put the camera a little closer, guys. It looked like I will have to hold the camera in my hand while I speak to you, because I really don't want an issue of too low volume. So the little boy was they went for him at his house, and they had him, he even changed the codes on the phone that he stole, and they had him replace the codes. And also a report was made to the police station, and he was brought to the police station, and I guess they disciplined him. I don't know how, in the African way. That's not for me to judge. It's not for me to judge, because the problem with us as a society nowadays, everything is abuse. You discipline your own child, they say it is abuse. I never, I never intend to talk about this, but let's just say what I have on my mind because it's the truth. And because of this, sometimes you don't even know, in this case, it is what led me to this conversation because you don't even know how to deal with things nowadays. It takes, there's an old saying that it takes a village to raise a child. And in this case, we saw something like that where the little boy, his father is an absentee and his mother died at a young age after giving birth to him. All right, so we've seen where this little boy, his aunt enrolled him in school. He stopped going to school at the age of 11, dropped out of school by himself, and didn't want, he does not comply. His grandmother is raising him, and he does not comply with his granny. He steals from her, and he does a lot of bad things. So, which led up to him going into Marwa's home and stealing from Marwa's worker. Hold on, people. I just remember that I have some other stuff to wash. Yeah. So, yeah, let's go from the noise. But I had to complete that thing so I can come back and chat with you. So this resulted in the little boy stealing, misbehaving, and he dropped out of school. God, he knows why he dropped out of school. Anyway, I spoke about this on the other channel yesterday, on the podcast yesterday or today. You know, because of the video that I saw yesterday, I decided that I want to come and chat with you a little bit on this thing because I don't want to sound too repetitive. Anywho, this little boy went as far as going to Marwa's home, lingering. Marwa was looking after him, giving him food to eat, and taking care of him in a way. He will stay there from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. as per Marwa. And then he turned around and stole, I don't know, turned around and stole from Marwa's workmen. You understand? Stole their phone and changed the code. Now, it's a bad little boy. He's 14, but that is very bad. He's a thief. Now, in a society like in Kenya where thieves are caught and things be done to them, even as far as unaliving them, they don't care the age. A thief is a thief in Kenyan culture. Many other countries, probably in Africa also, you would have find the same behavior towards a thief. Anywho, now Marwa didn't do the boy anything other than, and imagine that little boy even brought stuff to sell to Aya Marwa, and he like bananas, all kind of stuff. And he was, you know, Marwa was even joking over the incident, that the situation that imagine I'm here thinking I'm helping this little boy based on what he told me. I'm here buying stuff from him because he said his mom is sick and he's here to sell me stuff so he can pay for school fees. And that's what I was doing. That's what I thought I was doing. How easy, because of love and because you want to help, that you know, he almost, I could have got himself in trouble on numerous occasions just because of this. And people were warning him all the while not to be so gullible to help. I mean, we associate the word gullible with bad behavior. But in this case, it's not a bad behavior. It is that he's for his village, he's for his people, he's for upliftment, and I can see it. I understand. But anyhow, look at this. If that little boy would have gone to any one of those reactors, including the Nairobi teacher himself, I would bet you, if that little boy would have gone to his home, his place of business, or anything, or any one of those reactors, I bet you it would have been hell on earth. No, just because it is Marwa and Marwa is Marwa, and because he's heavily criticized, it doesn't matter whether he do good or bad. This is the situation right now. So Marwa took the boy to the station, not him physically, but people that are around. They took the boy to the station. A report was made, and whatever happened, happened. Marwa decided that he does not want to associate himself with that little boy any longer. He does not want that little boy back in his home, which who wouldn't want him back in the house? The way how you watch that little boy, you could tell that he's a seasoned thief. No, in order to in order to not make your villa that you actually remember that Marwa, for those of you who know, Marwa in people are staying at the villa. He invites people from all walks of life, like all over the world. They come and they stay at his villa. Can you imagine now him? Can you imagine him inviting somebody from the US to come and stay, and the items just mysteriously disappearing? Thank God that he decided to put up cameras all over so that he could have control or a visual on what's going on around his premises. Thank God for that, because nobody knows what would have happened. Anyway, my people, while I'm talking to you, what I'm doing is these are some leftovers. These are some French fry breasts, chicken breasts from yesterday, and I am just stripping them in tiny pieces, and I'm going to do them with in some scrambled egg. I'm somebody who will in Jamaica we say turn your hand to make fashion. We say turn your hand to make fashion, meaning that I just like to be creative with whatever I have around me. That's what I will do. So I want to do this for my daughter. I'm not going to be eating any of this though. It's just for my daughter, because I'm staying away from fried foods. Been having a scare from the other day, and we're still trying to figure out what's going on. A lot of tests, a lot of money spending. I'm still not out of the woods yet. We have to go back again. If I tell you guys that within the past month or so, actually month and a half, I actually already spent almost $4,000 in going back and forth to probe what's really going on with my digestive system. So I'm not doing any of these things. I'm just doing it for not eating any of these things. Anyway, TMI, too much information. But I'll update you guys honestly as I go along with I'm due for a next procedure. And you saw me with the first one. You'll see me. I will update you guys when I'm due for the next one. You're putting things in place. You know, you just don't walk in to these places. You have to wait on your appointment and such the like. So, and a lot of people are coming down with all kind of ailments nowadays. They have, some of them don't even have names. So I'm staying away from anything that can cause me any harm, any further harm, because until we know what's really wrong. See, this is my breakfast. This is watermelon. You see, honeydew, yes. And I had a mix. I also had apple, which is a good source of fiber. And as soon as I had the apple, you wouldn't guess what happened. So you know that these things are helping in some way or the other. Whether your pipes are blocked up, whatever. I don't want to keep it clear. Whatever it is, I'm sticking to things that will be good for me and not. I wouldn't be eating anything that is have no nutritional value or no value. It's not gonna add any help for my digestive system. I think the machine has stopped. Anyway, yeah. No, I normally, once I wring the clothes, I will hang them on the outside. So, but it looks like the rain wants to fall. I have a line on the inside, in the back, in the storage. So I may just have to put some of the things there and wait it out to see if the clouds will pass by. But um, in the meantime, I'm waiting on those things to pass, those clouds to pass. I think I want to put a few pieces on the back, in the back in the storage, but let's see what can be done. Yes, my people, so um I'm still waiting on, I forget that I had some mats to wash, so I'm still waiting on again to refill. What was I saying before I drift off into talking about digestive health and whatnot not? So we saw where Marwa made the right decision by turning over the young boy to the authorities. That was correct. But it seems like some reactors will still aim to make a buck off of Marwa's name, and or by criticizing him mercilessly. That's all me can say. Right now, to me, it is about transactions. Making money off of anything that this guy does. Guys, I want to put some clothes on a line in the what I think I should have done. Give me a second. What I think I should have done was take out what I want to put there instead of struggling with this whole thing. Because you can see how dark it is, right? Yeah, it's overcast, and we've been having this type of weather for the past. But I need to put out some of the stuff. What can hold on that line, I'm going to put it. Thank God that there's a line in the storage in the back. Hey, anyways, we talk about Marwa. We continue to talk about Marwa. So he brought this little boy, to the police, which is the best thing. Best thing. But no, some reactors are saying, hell no. It's this way and it should be that way and it should be that way and it should be this way. So I was listening to the reactor's vlog. I mean, whatever he does, his reaction. Sometimes I get lost for it. I was listening to his reaction, and I know that titles are designed to pique interest. You understand the way how YouTube works. Your titles should be designed to pique interest, and not to degrade. You're not supposed to be using your channel or or using degrading titles in that way, like calling somebody a scammer, a swindler. A few days ago, I called somebody a fake pastor because honestly, I don't know where you would find a pastor literally coming out, like a real genuine pastor literally coming out to call down others in the way and crucify others and try to demean is the word I'm looking for. And in that case, that's why I made that title by saying fake. Otherwise than that, it's just normal titles. But hey, look at the rain with bust down anyway now, guys. But when it comes to this guy putting up a title saying that Marwa will use the young boy's situation for money, for scam. Even that girl from who living in the States, that half Jamaican, half whatsoever, what it is, Bahamian. I say whatsoever because I can't remember the country. Even that reactor I saw claiming that Marwa will, I have to laugh, because I remember it was not so long ago when YouTube decided to go after some of those channels and rip down certain videos discriminating others. Everybody was bawling over all over the street, and everybody was up and down trying to clean up the channel, and they're back at it again without even understanding that this can be detrimental. And remember, yes, YouTube allows a lot of things, but some things that are meant to demean, they will take it down. We've seen also where the one Kung Fu Fanta actually lost his channel because he was one of the ones all over the place calling Marwa all kind of names. And let me tell you something, you will be left to you will be left to clean the garbage. You will be left to clean the garbage. I'm telling you, after this company, YouTube, is done with you. Remember now that these people, hold on, let me people. Remember that this is a reputable company. Also remember that once you're in partnership, once you are in partnership, when people put in the ads, not that all the ads are clean, but you strive to, you have different class of ads. You understand? But YouTube strive to make sure that whatever ads, whatever company that you're working with, you know, the company will want to stay in business with them. And you, as a partner, will also be complying with their requirements for their partnership program. But I find that a lot of us gets too carried away. A lot of us gets too carried away. Hold on, guys, I need to pick up something. Yeah. Today's the day we wash all those dirty mats. Yeah. A lot of we get too carried away with our content, and we tend to abuse the system that way. Honestly. I want to put a lot of enough water in this machine so that these rugs get to, let me show you outside, guys. Jeez, some bread. Don't watch my face, don't mind my face. You're not gonna see the right way. Outside is overcast. You can see, hey, yeah. Anywho, I hope I remember that pipe not that pipe, that the machine is fully, it doesn't, it's not set up the way to gauge. Anyway, I'm not going to stay for long. It's not set up in the way to gauge the water, so I may have to leave you a little bit at some point. Around here is very noisy at times, guys, because you'll be hearing other people's noise coming from other people's home. All right, so plus dogs. But this is where my storage is. See, I have a line. This is where my storage is. All these, but there's a small line that I use from time to time. And sorry for the lighting, but you have to understand that it's just a storage. So I'm going to yep, my people. You see how cloudy it is? It's very dark, very over. And then they're having some kind of carnival thing somewhere, I don't know. So I guess the party will wash away. Anyway, we move. Listen, right? I was trying to chat with you guys while I do what I'm doing, but it's proven to be hard. You'll hear dogs even more than me because it's loud here on this side. Um, oh boy. Anyway, we we okay, so only one more piece can hold here, and that will be it for now. So we'll get back to normal broadcasting soon. But in the meantime, I was saying to you guys that how these people will go on jump to to class Marwa so bad, to criticize him terribly, to chastise him mercilessly. It amuses me up until this day because these people make it appear as if like they are they themselves are spotless, they're scotch free, and they themselves don't have issues, and they always Marwa would always have to be in the wrong for these people. Always. I've never seen anything like this. He would have, like, for them, he's wrong. 100 times wrong. Everything. So, what I was trying to say, right? Imagine, I'm going for one more piece and then we'll be done. Imagine, right? Imagine Marwa taking that little boy to the police, thinking that he's in the right, only to be criticized mercilessly by others, saying that he should have done this and he should have done that, and how he is only in it for, I'm checking on the machine where I'm still filling the water to finish those other pieces. So many people, I'm saying to you, right? Even Marwa went as far as taking the boy to the police, doing the right thing, and these people, hold on, I have the stuff right here in the kitchen. Going to the police and thinking that he's doing the right thing, only to hear that no, he's not. He's a scammer. No, you done the wrong thing. You only in this to scam. You're only in this to get your own gains. You're this, you're that. And I'm saying, so what if he had ignored, like he said he was going to do? Just ignore the child and leave the child alone. And look at this. Imagine Mara went as far as not he did not want to personally deal with this thing. He told Gitriba that Gitriba should deal with it for him. So we're on the final piece for now until when the rain clouds go away. Then I will put the other stuff on the outside where they're supposed to be on the line on the outside. But for now, I want to put a few pieces inside. So, as I was saying, it doesn't matter. It does not matter what he does. What he does. He, in their eyes, will always be in the wrong. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Mad, mad, mad. When I tell you crazy, it's crazy how they would be so quick to jump and judge this guy about what he's doing. And they themselves probably done worse. Probably done worse. Yeah? I remember when the talk of Castor came up and how quickly the likes of A.M. Carroll run to ask for help. And how she was saying that she made numerous trips to the bank. She made numerous trips to the bank to Rain is about to come over, my people. How she made numerous trips to the bank. She herself, A.M. Carroll, made numerous trips to the bank to collect monies on behalf of Castor. And we never heard anything else out of it. Never. Nobody came out and chastised her from her camp, because those are the ones who are always doing the chastisement. The rain is about to, and it's not going to, imagine, dropping so heavy on the roof. Outside is like partially cloudy. You see that glare? That is because some parts of the sky has sun and some part doesn't. Anyway, my people, so I am going to do some cooking. I'm going to do the fries, the chips. I'm going to do the chips, and I am going to leave these other I want to leave these other pieces until the rain goes away. So I'll put them on the outside. Even the rugs that I'm washing right now, those will have to be hung outside. Anyway, whew, it's so hot. So it don't matter what Marwa do, he will always be the devil in their eyes. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been trying to say, but because I'm distracted by doing what I'm doing, Marwa will always be the devil in their eyes, and it doesn't matter what we say or what anybody say. That is what. And then they will come to the camera saying that we don't hate Marwa. You guys need to stop saying that we hate Marwa. We don't hate Marwa. That's how they will have it, right? That's how they will have it. Nice camera position this morning, but that's all right. That's how they will say that we are saying that they hate Marwa. No. Nobody in their right mind with love in their hearts and clean hearts would never get up and be so negative every day. So I don't care what don't you say. You can never convince me enough that it is not hate. It's hate. It's hate and covetousness because you know that you can make a living off of tarnishing his name, tarnishing Marwa's name, then it is the best thing that you do every day, all day, numerous times a day. They tarnish. Guys, it's so hot. It is so hot. And one thing for me, when I eat fruits, I don't know if this happens to you. When I eat fruits and then I drink water, it becomes so bitter. So I um actually I'm draining the, what do you call it, water from the bottle. This is not even what I should be using. That is not even what I should be using, but I am anyways. So that's how they are, and they will soak in salted water. So I'm transferring them to a second plate. I should actually be drying them off, so when I put them in the oil, they're not spark. The oil don't spark, but whatever. Whatever. Listen, I have a problem. Most times when I'm doing anything, especially the stove, I will forget. I'll be doing other things, and then the pan is heated too much. I don't know. You guys know about this oil? It's made in Jamaica. This right now, this is the only oil that I'm able to use, which is the pure coconut oil. 100% pure coconut oil without it riding back up my esophagus and in my throat. So when I use that, it doesn't do me anything. But I'm not cooking for myself right now. Remember, I told you guys I'm doing this for my kid. I don't even know what my lunch will be consisted of. I don't know. I don't know. I think I might just do some steam. Do I have cabbage? It might be just steamed vegetables. Might be. Maybe. Or I might just do some cream of wheat. Because I'm trying to stick to what I am supposed to, which is stuff that is good for my stomach, and not stuff that is going to make me spend all my money at the doctor. Guys, can I just let me just end this live here, and because this oil is going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. Let me see if you guys will be able to see anything if I turn it around, because the oil is, it's going to be noisy. Okay. Yeah, it'll be very noisy. No, it's not even hot enough. So this is the chips. This is the chips. This is the potato. It's not yet chips. This is a potato that I diced or sliced. I don't know. Diced would be smaller. This is sliced or cut. You know. The oil is not hot enough. Raw. I was saying that it was going to be noisy, but I forget it's coconut oil and it does not carry that heaviness when you pour anything in it. It's not that heavy to be when you're frying it. So, but anyways, I will be ending, let me see, I will be ending the live soon, because I want to be able to focus on what I'm doing. It was nice. Let me just put you back here. It was nice chattering with you guys. It was nice chatting with you. The rain is coming over now, and I doubt that you guys are going to be hearing me clear. So let's just end this live here and say one, say two. It doesn't matter what Marwa do. Okay. It doesn't matter what Marwa do. In the sight of these reactors, he will always be wrong. In their sight, he will always be wrong. It's sad, but it's the truth. It's the truth that we're faced with. And these guys and gals would criticize him terribly. You know? They would. They would. And without even thinking what these things does to one, because he watches them. And I used to think that he doesn't, but he does, because most of what they say somehow would end up back somewhere in his conversations. So I know he watches them. And when they abuse him, when they abuse him verbally, they would tell him directly, I'm talking to you, I know you watch. You know how we do sometimes. We don't, what's some reactors will say, oh, I know you watch my channel. I know you this, I know you that. You know how we do that, right? So then he will listen. You know, this is bringing me back to when Rosina was pregnant. And when she was pregnant and the way how they were dealing with her during the pregnancy. Oh my God. Heartless vultures all over. Hey. Anyway, people, let's just end this little conversation with us here. I know it's a work filled reaction, yeah, but you know how it goes sometimes. It can't be all sitting and chatting. I'm a mom, and this is my fries. Yes, so you see, it looks like it was cut by a machine, but like I showed you earlier on, this is how it would look like when you cut it in that way, and it saves you a lot from going to buy the packs in the supermarket. Anyway, my people, I want love we say, and we say, no matter what you do, you can't win these people, because they in it to win it. It's all about money, and money is all about money over moral them. So even though them know what is right, even though them know the truth, they will still turn a blind eye. They will still push this guy under the rug, even though him come from their own country, and even though without him, nobody else would have known them. Even because I'm telling you, they are afraid to talk about anybody else. They're afraid. Little the water. So I'm telling you guys, the water is now gone again. Gone again. For the umpteenth time for the day, and this is what have me washing till this late time. The sun is now out, but some parts of the sky is still cloudy. I was thinking that I would have gone downstairs, okay, and try to put these other ones pieces out, but I'm still afraid because it still don't look level out there. There's some huge pieces of cloud passing over the sky. But anyway, my people, while I do these strips, let me go catch up on something else, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye. Hey.